Welcome to the Deep Dive, your essential update on the world's most compelling stories. And just a heads up, this particular deep dive, we're calling it AI Daily Deep Dive, was actually researched and generated entirely by AI.
Interesting way to start.
Yeah, quite meta. So our mission today is to unpack the top 5, let's say, pivotal AI news stories from today, Tuesday, June 17th, 2025. It really highlights just how fast and, well, how pervasively AI is reshaping things.
It really is, and I think the scale of that impact, it's still vastly underestimated across almost every industry. People see bits and pieces, but not the whole picture.
Okay, let's jump right in then. First story up, AI in media and entertainment. There's always this fear, right, that AI will just kill creative jobs. But these sources seem to suggest it's, well, transforming it, not destroying it.
Exactly. It's more about augmentation, making things smarter.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing 5 key ways this is happening already. First, those recommendation engines. They're getting way beyond just more like this. They're becoming these sophisticated curators, almost anticipating your mood. That's like critical for streaming platforms, Tubi, Crunchyroll, you name it. And for fast services, it's existential.
FS being the free ad-supported TV.
Correct. Second big thing, search is being totally reinvented. AI tools now let you ask conversational questions. Think, find me something scary, but not too scary.
I need that feature.
We all do. It goes way beyond keywords and suddenly opens up these massive back catalogs of content that were just sitting there. Netflix is doing this, Cineverse too.
That's a huge leap, yeah.
Yeah.
What's driving that technically?
It's really the power of these large language models. They understand nuance, context, much better than old keyword searches. And that understanding also fuels the third point, supercharging A/B testing.
For marketing and stuff.
Yeah, and creative experimentation, too. AI could spin up thousands of tiny variations for ads or even help brainstorm new show ideas. We see YouTube TV using Google's Gemini for that. Fourth, this is a big one, dissolving language barriers.
True translation.
Instantaneous automatic subtitles, dubbing. Think YouTube, but also like Korean streamers reaching audiences 10 times their original size. It really levels the playing field for niche storytellers globally.
That's actually quite profound, democratizing storytelling. Okay,
Yeah.
what's the 5th application?
Acceleration in special effects and post-production.
Yeah.
You hear about OpenAI's Sora, Google's VO3. These models are making really expensive VFX, like de-aging actors, accessible.
So not just for Hollywood blockbusters anymore.
Nope. Tools like Runway are being used in Oscar-nominated films with modest budgets. Netflix sees this too. So the takeaway is AI adoption isn't really optional now in media, but companies need that balance. Automation plus human judgment plus ethical guardrails.
Absolutely. Okay, shifting gears quite a bit. Can AI really figure out what my cat is trying to tell me? Like no more guessing games with the meows.
It sounds a bit sci-fi, doesn't it? But yeah, the tech is actually moving there. Ethologists, animal behavior experts, they've classified over 20 types of cat sounds. Domestic cats have surprisingly complex vocalizations, maybe even regional dialects.
Cat dialects. Wow.
Yeah, so AI is getting good at pattern recognition here. Back in 2018, there was a cat sound library, got like 91% accuracy on meow types. Then a Milan study hit 96% distinguishing situational meows hunger versus isolation, say.
Okay, so there are tools now.
Yep, there's an app called Meow Talk built by ex-Amazon Alexa engineers, no less. It translates meows into phrases like, I'm hungry or feed me, with around 90% accuracy.
That's pretty specific.
And it's getting better. A 2025 model called Feline Glossary Classification 2.3 apparently handles 40 vocalization types with over 95% accuracy in real time. Baidu's even patented ideas to mix vocalizations with movement sensors for, even more precise translations.
Fascinating. It taps into that growing desire to see pets as companions with, well, inner lives.
It really does.
Okay, so from cat communication to human communication, AI is also changing how we deal with news and information, right?
Indeed, and this is quite significant. A recent Reuters Institute poll found nearly 1 in 10 global consumers are now using AI chatbots.
To do what?
To check news they think might be fake. To verify it.
1 in 10 already.
Yeah, and the trend is stronger among younger people, 18 to 34s. They're also more likely to use social media for news anyway. Part of this is probably driven by these new partnerships between big news outlets and AI companies.
That raises some big questions, though, about trust, misinformation, accountability. If the AI gets it wrong, who's responsible? It definitely changes the game.
It absolutely does. A whole new layer of complexity.
And speaking of complexity, let's talk about how AI sees the world. There's work being done to make AI perception more, well, human-like.
Yes, this is fundamental research, really interesting stuff at a Brown University funded by the NSF. The problem is, current AI can make weird, sometimes dangerous visual mistakes.
Like mistaking things?
Yeah, mislabeling a dog in sunglasses or not recognizing a slightly altered stop sign. Because it doesn't prioritize visual features like we do. It sees pixels, patterns, but not necessarily the important patterns.
So how do you teach it importance?
They created this online game called Click Me. Humans play it, clicking on the parts of images they find most informative. That data teaches the AI what cues really matter to humans.
Okay.
And this feeds into something they call neural harmonization. It's a technique to get the AI to focus on those same human-selected features and even kind of match human reaction times. The goal is human-like recognition.
That sounds incredibly useful. Obvious applications in self-driving cars, I guess.
Definitely safe for autonomous vehicles.
Yeah.
But also think about medical diagnostics.
Hmm.
Doctors being able to trust why an AI made a diagnosis. Or better tools for education, accessibility. It's broad.
So it's building better AI, but maybe also teaching us about how we see things, too.
That's a great way to put it. A dual benefit.
Okay, last story. And this one is a very direct, potentially life-saving medical application. AI diagnosing throat cancers.
Yes, this is really powerful work from Dr. Anthony Law at Emory University School of Medicine. He's developed a deep neural network, a type of AI that analyzes a person's voice to identify laryngeal cancers, throat cancers.
Based on the voice.
Based on the voice. And it's achieving an impressive 93% success rate in detecting larynx masses in their studies.
Wow. What was the motivation there?
Well, voice changes, what doctors call dysphonia, can be an early sign of cancer. But for a non-specialist, a GP maybe, it's hard to tell if it's something serious or just, laryngitis. This AI aims to help make that distinction earlier.
Makes sense. Were there challenges in building it?
Oh, absolutely. A huge one was building a massive, diverse data set. They needed something like 15,000 voice recordings, covering different accents, genders, ages, to make sure the AI is fair and works for everyone.
Crucial for medical AI. So how is it used practically?
They've developed a user-friendly mobile app, so clinicians, even in perhaps underserved areas, can record a patient's voice, takes about 4 to 5 minutes, and get an analysis right there.
That could genuinely save lives through earlier detection.
That's the hope. Earlier detection, better survival rates, and also this broader idea of democratizing specialized medical knowledge, getting it out to more communities.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. Looking back at these 5 stories, media transformation, cat translators, news verification, human-like vision, cancer detection, it's clear AI isn't just one thing. It's subtly, or maybe not so subtly anymore, embedding itself into, well, almost everything.
It really is. From how we relax to how we stay informed, how we interact with animals, how we stay healthy, how we navigate the world, it's becoming part of the fabric of daily life.
A powerful tool, as you said.
Definitely. A powerful tool, maybe like a scalpel in medicine or a spotlight revealing new things. But like any powerful tool, we have to be really thoughtful about how we use it, the ethics involved. These encounters with AI aren't theoretical anymore. They're just happening every day.